after going through certain life challenges. I just had a calling to actually cover. This is called a niqab. So it's like a face veil. I tried putting on and I wanted to see how do I feel. It was a journey that helped me find peace through God. I've always liked interacting with people. I like to speak. Hello everybody, Assalamualaikum. I am a debt consultant. We assist individuals to get out of their debts through various programs.
Our client, he has a 80k outstanding loans lah. But then from the call, we understand the 500k outstanding that he is a personal guarantor for his private limited company.
Oh, personal guarantor.
So he applied to us to look for a solution to avoid bankruptcy.
Correct. We try our best, but if he can't bring down the amount significantly, it may not be avoided. My work is especially personal for me because I went through bankruptcy a few years ago. There was a point of time that I actually developed a liking for designer bags. It all began when I owned my first one and then I started to research on more brands. Maybe for me it represented affordability. Like I could afford this bag, so okay, I'm doing pretty well. Around 2011, this thought of doing this side hustle came. The business idea was importing the designer bags direct from the source. These are the bag orders. This was quite a popular one back then. So this is my event at a hotel. This was my very first event. So a lot of stock, see? Because of my previous job, I had about 7 credit cards. I started to use my credit cards to get the stocks into Singapore. There's this naive thinking where, I will probably sell all my bags at one event. But, in reality it's not. But I've already agreed to the next event. Even without clearing the current stocks, I realized, okay, I'm not really making any money. I kind of knew I was in trouble when I couldn't cope and I started to pay minimum payments on the credit cards. And that was when each bill snowballed faster than before. By then, my total debts was about $50,000 across 7 banks. No matter how bad my debt situation was, I chose not to go to a full-time job because my son was around 6 to 7 years old at that time. There were a lot of times that I brought him out, just the two of us. I was actually appreciating the time flexibility that I had with my son. So I decided to do more of commission-based jobs like network marketing. I remember working very hard to pay to the banks, but after 1 year of paying the amount, I found out that my principal amount did not change. It was the interest that I was servicing for the whole of that 1 year. At that moment, it was so frustrating, angry. I decided to stop paying. I went about my life as per normal. Even if I could have paid off the repayments, I just didn't bother to do anything. Might as well I be happier, get to spend on things that I wanted. I started to get calls, which I picked up. Then after that, I got bolder. I started to not answer the calls. I don't care what's going to happen. Until one day, I got the letter called the writ of seizure and sale, where they can actually come to your house and auction off items that can be sold. This was the wake-up call. The court bailiff is empowered to gain entry into any building, and for that purpose, if necessary, may break open any outer or inner door or window of the building. At that time, I was not at home. My parents were at home, but I was on the call with them. They said, for today, we are writing down the inventory first, but you cannot move these items. It can be a TV, it can be a printer. If my laptop is lying around, which it happened, my laptop was there, so they actually took down the laptop as well, and the sofa and all. So, I ponder at night, sometimes wondering why or how I ended up in this situation. I was quite limited for solutions because I wasn't working full-time. I wasn't earning a stable income. Due to my situation, bankruptcy was the best option for me. It did provide a form of relief. The banks don't chase me anymore with any letters and calls. They didn't take the items from my house. I believe this is a case-to-case basis, but that was what happened with me. The official assignee comes up with a repayment plan, so I pay something that's more realistic according to what I can afford for the next 52 months.
Assalamualaikum.
Assalam. How are you?
Good.
I'm heating up food. I'm currently a single mom. It was in my 3rd year of bankruptcy that I went through my divorce. The bankruptcy is not part of the reason. We have already moved on. Most importantly, my son gets the love from both sides. And as a mother, that's what matters most for me. When I was going through bankruptcy, I didn't even have any money left in my bank account. I started to take up part-time jobs to survive the day.
One of the hardest parts of being bankrupt and a single mom at that time is figuring out how to afford everything on my own.
I realized I would need a full-time job to actually make sure I do not miss the payments every month. Assalamualaikum. Yo.
Salam.
I want to disturb you today. He's the CFO. So he's the one who spotted me and brought me into the company, gave me the opportunity.
Hello, hi. Back then, in 2020, Facebook Live was the in thing. Because she herself went through the process, I decided to get in touch with her.
Hi, I'm Siti Masturah. I'm a single mom, and today I'm sharing with you my $50,000 bankruptcy story.
When people are having debts, they don't know where to go. So that's the whole objective, to share the public that if you are facing the same situation, there's help out there.
One by one.
She can really understand how does it feel to sit on the other side. So that's where I decided to hire her to be part of the team.
I am a debt consultant. We assist individuals to get out of their debts. You duduk situ dulu. I sana, I angle. After not working for 10 years, of course, coming back to an office setting, to a full-time job, I was not used to it yet. Welcome to my show. But it was okay eventually when I knew how my role would actually help. So usually one of the common things that they do not want to share with their family members. I think people have this fear or this shame. My mess has now become my message. Your life is worth more than all these outstanding debts that you have. But most important is you find a way, reach out, because there's definitely a solution for you.
Whatever income I get, the first priority is to make the repayment. I was very serious in making the monthly contribution. I remember putting in extra hours, especially on weekends when my son is not with me, he's with the father. I choose to come to the office and do more appointments so I could earn a little bit extra. My goal, of course, was to be discharged from bankruptcy after 52 months.
Satu mi rebus sate, mutton. I am pretty close to my parents, but I became closer to my mum when I was going through the divorce. My mum, as a woman, she understands me. So they were the ones who helped with the place that I'm staying. So that's their place.
I can't remember who asked first. But it was more like psychic understanding, Since we have a place to spare, why not?
Sebagai seorang ibu kan, kita anak ada masalah ni, kita takkan senang hati. Kalau boleh nak tolong sama-sama.
I think I only told you about my bankruptcy about 2 years ago.
Sec 4.
Yeah. When you was younger, I feel that it was not necessary for you to know because your focus was growing up, your studies. So how did you feel when I finally shared with you?
I didn't expect someone that I know closely to actually be bankrupt.
Was there at any point of time you felt ashamed of me?
If you're like not trying to work hard to get discharged, then maybe I have a bit of shame. But if you're trying, then there's no shame in that. There's more honor in trying than to give up.
You deserve more. You deserve the healed version of me. I'm headed to my gym studio. It's something that I've saved up to start this healthier lifestyle journey. Hello, hi. Having gone through the bankruptcy, the separation, I felt the need to heal. And healing, I realized it is not just spiritually, mentally. It was a turning point for me to take charge of myself physically as well. Wow, 100. Are you angry with me? When I started looking at all these weights, honestly, I felt intimidated. But I learned from the trainers here that everyone starts at different pace. So I learned to be kinder to myself, not to compare. 100 kilo 1, 2, oh my God!
Straight. 7 only, yes?
Finally, I can say that I am showing up for myself.
So after paying my debts of about 52 months, I got discharged from bankruptcy in 2023. Oh. How did I feel? I felt like flying, It was really light. I'm also discharged of all the restrictions, so I can travel freely now. So I've always had this dream to actually fulfill my son's dream, to bring him to watch his first ever Liverpool match live.
Sakit